Hey guys, this is Autobot Gamer back with another Generation 1 review. Now, this one's special to me because it was one of my first Generation 1s, which is really cool, but this is also kind of cool because I have two. Because when my dad gave me his, he also went on eBay and got another one. Because I got these when I was a lot younger. Maybe about, what was it? 7, 8. Maybe I was like 10 or something. But I was younger, and I really wanted to play with them. And then my dad told me, you can't do that. And I was like, oh man. And then my dad gave me G1 Soundwave. This one was his. It's in super good condition. But then he gave me this one. And this is how I display them. I display them like this. And fortunately enough, he also had like all the cassettes, excluding like Rat Bat and all the ones that kind of came out after the movie and during the movie. But I've got like Frenzy. The red one is Frenzy because the cartoon got it backwards. That's actually been admitted by Hasbro. So, the red one is Rumble. I said Frenzy. The red one is Rumble. Then the blue one is Frenzy. But in the cartoon, the red one was Frenzy and the blue one was Rumble. Rumble is red, Frenzy is blue. Or, according to the cartoon, Rumble is blue, Frenzy is red. Rib. It's just a little acronym. I go off of Frenzy is the blue one, Rumble is the red one. So, just saying, pointing that out. I'll be sure to talk more about it in the description. And then I got two Ravages. One of them is in his chest. This is the badder, or the worst one, because my dad had two. One that he messed with all the time, and then I have one without rockets, which is the bad one. And the one with rockets is tight, and it's got next to zero paint wear. It's great condition, kind of like this one, whose joints are just a little bit loose. That comes with time, though. But then I have Laserbeak and Buzzsaw. I did have a little mishap with Buzzsaw, though, the day I got him, and I kind of broke one of his little attachment things. So I'll show you guys when I actually get down to it, but we're gonna go ahead and just start reviewing this one because this one is just, it's the sentimental one. I don't want to go through that whole thing, but yeah, we'll review this one, and if there's sticker details and stuff that I'm missing on this one, I'll make reference to this one. But yeah, that's how this is gonna work. But oh man, I'm almost out of battery. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna plug in. Okay, so what better excuse for a jump cut than, hey, my battery's dead. Figured that since I'm jump cutting anyway, I might as well get straight to the review, because I'm kind of done bantering now. So I hope you already got your snacks and went to the bathroom, because this is going to be exciting and compelling footage of a brick. And that's basically it. Well, Soundwave doesn't have much of an alt mode. It's one of the more iconic ones. He's a very iconic character, and it's kind of cool because... give me 1 second. Okay, so I had to go eat. We're back to this now. Okay, so again, this is Soundwave. He's a cassette recorder. You know that. The mechanism, when you push this button, should pop this section open. I'm fortunate enough to get one that, at least if it's broken, it has a small little thing under here that you can kind of pull it out just a little bit. It's being difficult with me right now. Yeah, there we go. And I see this one, my little thing is broken in there, so it swivels on this half, and that's about it. But you see, when you push this button, it just unlocks it, and then you can take a cassette, like an actual micro cassette. That's what I have in Blaster right now to give off that illusion, but it should work more like this. Then you can fit your cassette in there. So you can see, should just kind of pop right open. I am missing some little stickers that go in here. See, like, it should be like that. Should be a big rub symbol there in the center, and it should have like a gold outline. Mine is pretty much missing all of that. And it has right and left up there on the top. It has all the buttons. The buttons do not work, and I unfortunately, when I got this one, didn't realize that there were two different kinds of batteries. So I got two shoulder cannons. Just one has got the sticker on the backside, and one does not. So this is one I use as a shoulder cannon, and I have them hold this as like a hand cannon when I do have them transformed, which is next to never, but hey, they made them look like batteries. Come on, people, that's cool. And the two different kinds of batteries should be like this one, and then you fold this up, and it should look kind of like this. Then when you turn it into this hand cannon, the one just has like a little slider there, and it slides up. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll do a small size comparison with you here. There's Fall Cybertron Brawl. There's Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. It's very, very tiny. But transform them into robot mode. Take the sides. Unpeg them. Just flip them down to the sides there. And then take bottom section. Flip these up. These are the only die-cast parts on this toy. Feet. And then rotate the legs down and rotate them forward. I don't know if you noticed this, but he is super wibbly wobbly. That's why I will be going over the robot mode with this one. Then, just kind of pull your arms back a little bit. Rotate them forward. Rotate the head up. Rotate it. And then pull hands out. Pull this hand out. And then you come in here and pull out the battery. Stick it up there in the shoulder. And then it comes with these little missile things in here. You just stick one of them in the hand cannon. And that's pretty much it. To turn them back, you just flip the head around, fold it down, pop the hands up, pop the other hand up, fold them straight back, kind of push them in a little bit, fold feet up, rotate legs out, rotate other leg out, all that. Here's cassette recorder again. Yay! But like I showed you how to get in a robot mode, so we'll go ahead and just go through this one in robot mode real quick. Size comparison. Evasion Mode Prime. Small fact. Soundwave's head is what the Decepticon symbol was based off of. You can see all the resemblances. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. And articulation, arms do 360s, elbows bend good 90 degrees, legs can kind of go forward just a little bit. You can break his knee if you want to do that, and then feet go up and down a little bit, but I'm not really going to do that because it serves no purpose if you can't bend your knee the correct direction. But, you know, and again, like I showed off earlier, this still works. Yeah, and head rotates. You can look up a little bit. He has the big shoulder cannon up here, but we'll get a nice look with his Nemesis blaster. As you can see, there's a bit of a size difference here. I don't think anybody noticed this, but blaster seems to be almost a little smaller than Soundwave here. Blaster is huge, Soundwave is tiny. Soundwave is actually a pretty good size, but Blaster is just huge. He's like twice as big as Devastator. That is ridiculous. Just so you can see how he compares in alternate mode, I'm going to real quick go through Blaster's transformation. I'm not going to show that off because this is Soundwave's review. I've already reviewed Blaster. That's on my channel too. Go check that video out. Shameless plugs, blah blah blah, stuff like that. I'm trying to speed through this a little bit. Ha ha ha. You know, speed. Yeah. It's like as big as a Soundwave standing next to a Soundwave. So, Blaster, bit too big. Just set him off to the side. But cool thing is, if you want to, you can take short cannon out, plug Blaster's big cannon in there. So, this could literally be Sound Blaster. But Soundwave, what we want. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he can kind of hold Blaster, big Blaster. Helps support him at least. So hey, look, it's Titan's Return. Vintage edition. So that's about it for that. I'll go over all the cassettes in a different video, but real quick, just so I can get a good thumbnail here, I'm going to try and pose him with all of his little cassetticons here. Do my two different birds in a couple little different positions. Put Frenzy back here. Grab Rumble. Hello, cat. So, yeah. Soundwave's a pretty cool character. He's very iconic, and, you know, he did make a very nice appearance in the original comic books. I'm going to see if he shows up on any of the covers I have. Nope. Okay, so he doesn't show up on any of the covers of the original comic books that I own. He may show up later, I don't know, but hand gestures and so forth. But, you know, dab on it, because Soundwave, great. Great figure. If you can find one, pick one up. It's especially if you have Blaster. I mean, you can't have one without the other. So, he's just such a great character. If you don't have a G1 Soundwave, then you are missing out on G1. because he is one of the most iconic, influential characters that has ever showed up. I mean, like, top 5 characters that on my list. I mean, I like Shockwave. That's my favorite. I unfortunately don't have one. I would love to get a hold of a G1 Shockwave, but I have a G1 Soundwave. So, that's just as good to me, though. I have a Magnus, Fireflight, Jazz, Red Alert, Trax, 3 G1 Optimus Primes, a G1 Grimlock. I have all the mini-boss that showed up in my one episode. Go check out that video. Ramjet, Scourge, a 100% complete Devastator. I have a European G2 exclusive, what was his name? Roadblock. Hunger, from the, what were they called? Terracons? Without any of the accessories, he doesn't have any of his combiner components. And I have a G1 Kickback and a Shrapnel. Not Scrapnel, it's Shrapnel in G1. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and plus Blaster. And then all these guys. So, that's pretty much it. And it's kind of nice to have one of these. But if you guys like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave me comments down below for maybe suggestions on, hey, do this figure out of all the ones that I named off. But most of them aren't complete. The few ones I do have complete are very special to me, but, you know, that's just how it works. But I can also go over quite a few movie figures. I might do that. Honestly, I don't have a lot of... I have less figures than I wish I could actually have. But I could go over like the New Titans Return Scourge, and Hardhead, and Loudmouth, and 8-Face, and the little Reveal the Shield version of Starscream remolded, or repainted actually, into also Skywarp. I have a little Reveal the Shield Legend Class Optimus repainted as Ultra Magnus as a cab form. I can go over some bot shots. RID figure, or just one, the RID Blizzard Attack Drift. I can go over some of the, just IDW characters and stuff, because that's probably one of my favorite designs for these characters. But yeah, I want to go over Energon Ironhide because his toy is pretty cool, but I don't have anyone to power link him with, so I can't do that. I have Energon Wingsaber, an RID Optimus Prime, who's missing his robot, his main robot mode rifle, not the power-up version, but the main one. And he's missing one of his front tires, so can't do that either. But, oh, hello, next review. I will cover him in a little bit, but anyway, like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you think of my new intros. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.